Welcome to Performance of Patina TV. This is my 1992-ish Honda Accord ice racer. Fresh car this year, never been ran. Picked it up, it was on a head-on collision. Two brothers collided with each other on a gravel road that they both lived on down a dead end. I bought both cars and the other one was a Focus, crushed that. This one I did a fair amount of work to getting it back, kind of so I run it. Here's all this was gone, the radiator was pushed into the motor. So we replaced the radiator, built this big heavy bumper up front, kind of just add a little weight to it and a little structure, give it back some structure that it once had, I guess, and took the air box out, and we actually got this filter sock here we're gonna put that on there to keep the snow and other debris out of there. It's got a 16 valve Honda engine. I'm not real up to date on my Hondas. I've had a lot of different ones. I get a lot of different ones all the time. Some of you Honda guys got any insight as what I should swap this into in the future would be greatly appreciated. I'd really drop your comments below. I'd be really interested to hear what you guys have to say as far as that goes. If you've seen the Integra on the other videos, there's been some talk about putting that in there. I am going to run this for the first year just because it runs and it's in here already. And if we have to add power later, great. Otherwise, I think this thing will do it. It's got a sport mode on the transmission, and it seems to work quite well. I think it'll work all right on the ice. It's not a ton of power, but that isn't necessarily our goal here either. I mean, it is just an ice track after all. We still got to get traction and on the ice. So I did have to replace the hood on it. This is off like a 95 or 6. That's the same as the radiator, came out of the same car. And it's not the same. You can see it doesn't line up very good. But the windshield sprayers work. Got all that hooked up. We got a cutting edge on the side here. That's what they require, both sides, so you can run a passenger in these ice races, which is extremely helpful at times too, and you disperse the weight a little bit better. The car I ran last year was a Camry, and paid $80 for that one. Had about $150 in tires on it. This one I think I paid like $125 for and have about $330 worth of tires on it. So it's a fairly budgetary sport. I mean, it's pretty cheap to do. It's a lot of fun for something to do every weekend on Sundays in the middle of winter. You see the roof is wrinkled here from the head-on collision. It did not shatter the windshield, which is really surprising, I guess. It kind of just accordion maybe a little bit, came back out, whatever. I think it's still going to handle fine. It was hit very square in the front, so I'm not too worried about it so much that way. Me and Jimmy did an alignment on it, and we're only able to adjust this side. That side was totally adjusted to the max, but steering wheel ain't so straight. Got some tape up there just as a reminder. Got some tape on the steering wheel. The airbag did deploy, so just taped it back shut rather than cutting all the crap off of there. And they make you run a roof sign and light up top. You got these chains hanging off the front and rear. You've probably seen that on the front, just in case you wind up in the bank, which last year it kind of seemed like either I got first place or I was in the bank. There's really no much in between, but yeah, it's I have a lot of high hopes for this thing, I guess. I hope it really works out well for what I'm trying to do. And best thing is, I guess, just if you guys can follow along and watch some of this stuff would be greatly appreciated. Or we're gonna be filming every weekend. We're gonna have a camera in car and all the cars we're running, so we'll have an update every week. If you guys can't make it to the races, if you can, come talk to us and tell us what you think of our videos or whatever. And if anybody wants to, I mean, don't be afraid to ask if you want to ride in your car or something like that. So yeah, hope to see you guys there.